So I wanted to answer this question really fast because I've had some people that are just like kind of talking shit because they don't know what they're talking about and they're not professionals that do tree work. Anybody who's a professional and does tree work, fells trees for a living, knows that there's a time and a place to put in an open face notch, which is what we have here. There's a time and a place for it, especially when you're working around hazards and obstacles. If you are a timber faller in the woods and you're not really working around a lot of stuff, maybe you don't use it as much. Residential arborists know that it is necessary. So just to get to the point and to answer your question directly, adding in the conventional cut, which is this top cut on top of the humble that I did first, opens up the degrees of this opening. So it takes it from about 45 degrees. 45 degrees is the approximate opening of both a humble and conventional face cut. But when you add in the additional cut above it, it opens it up to about 70 degrees. And the definition of an open face is about a 70-degree angle. So why do we need more degree of opening? Why is that necessary? Well, basically, when this angle is wider and larger, it allows more distance for this tree to travel before the face cut closes, which gives you a couple different things. It gives you more control because it allows the stick to stay attached to the stump for a longer period of time, which means that hinge is going to be guiding the tree for a longer amount of time. It also allows for more distance for you to pull this tree if it were back leaning, like this one. This one was back leaning towards the house. Not like super, super crazy, but enough to where I knew I had my just tumbled in first. And I was like, it's too shallow. Like what's gonna happen is we're gonna start to pull this thing and then the face cut is gonna close. And when the face cut closes, the tree is still gonna be just straight. Like the tree is not going to be going over yet, but then it's going to be stuck with the face cut closed, and then you're kind of screwed and you have to cut it off. And at that point you've lost all control, and sometimes if you don't cut it uniformly, it can deflect one way or the other off the stump. So you can completely avoid that problem of being stuck in a pickle and having this thing go the wrong direction by just opening up a little bit and giving yourself more room for that tree to fall into this face cut before the face cut closes.